once you enroll with the Human Peritus, so we send you a username and password. Using username and password, you log in like this. So once you log in, you land on this page, which shows you entire question bank, which has been prepared specially for RRB staff and welfare exam. So before this, let me show you the syllabus of RRB, and then I'll tell you how it has been mapped to our online question bank. So syllabus of RRB has these topics. So this is section 1, which is professional liability, which has 13-14 labor laws, RTI Act, and NPS. Then section 2 is mathematics. Then section 3 is reasoning. Section 4 is general awareness, and section 5 is general science. So let me show you now how we have mapped everything on the online test platform. Okay, so going to section first. Section 1 is professional liability, which has got 13 labor laws plus RTI Act. So this is how we have arranged everything. As you can see that there is a question bank for each labor act, and I want you to notice one thing more about this question bank. For example, as you can see, there are 81 questions on Factories Act 1948. So guys, now these 81 questions have been planned in such a way that once you will go through all 81 questions on this online test platform, you will see that entire Factory Act is automatically covered. So with this approach, we have planned all these questions, around 7,000-8,000 questions, which we are sharing with you for RRB staff and welfare, which are in front of you. Then after that, section 2, there is a topic of mathematics. You can see a topic wise question on percentage, average, profit and loss, time and work, time, speed, and so on. Similarly, there's a question bank for reasoning, and similarly for computer knowledge. Then another thing, question bank for general science 1 and general science 2. So this is nothing but compiled question bank on the NCERT textbooks, which are there from class 6 to 10th. And again, they have been planned so carefully. We have covered almost every concept. Once you go through all these questions, again, you will find that you will not find any unfamiliar question on NCERT books if you go through all of them. Then we also have given you a question bank on Indian polity, Indian economy and development, which also has government schemes, etc. Then Indian freedom struggle, again, which is part of your syllabus. Then environmental issues, again, which is part of your syllabus. Finally, we also have designed 5 full-length mock test papers for RRB staff and welfare exam. So these are like actual exams. You will write them just like you will be writing on the exam day on some online platform. So all tests have equal weightage, to all the question with 100 question each test. The weightage of topics is as it has been prescribed by RRB in its notification. Okay, so let me also show you that how you are going to attempt these tests. So we can attempt any test. Maybe let us try attempting test on some labor law. So maybe we can pick up any of them. So maybe we can pick up Maternity Benefit Act. So I press go to test, and then I start writing the test. I press take test. This test window appears. I press yes, and then this is how, what is the current amount of medical bonus under Maternity Benefit Act. For example, it is 3500 question 2, and so on. So guys, again, if you'll go through all of them, you will see that the entire act is automatically covered. And once you go through all these questions, you submit your test. So let me show you now what happens after you take a test, after you have submitted. So we go to result section, and here you can see another test which I submitted some time back. This test is on Employee Compensation Act. So I press analysis of this test, Employee Compensation Act 1923, and Then I go to question analysis, and then of course I can see that for a given question, what did I mark, what was my response, and what is actual answer. But here the thing which I want you to note is that every question is with detailed explanation, and every question will teach you a new concept. As you can see that the portion in red is the explanation of any question, and so on. Yeah. So now let me show you something. For example, let us look at question number question number 2. Okay. So question number 2 is, which of the following are not included under wages as per Employee Compensation Act? So while writing explanation of this question, what we have done, of course, to answer this question, we have defined what is definition of wages as per Employee Compensation Act. But also what we have done, we also have written here what is definition of wages as per Payment of Wages Act. Again, we also wrote what is definition of wages as per ESI Act. Although Payment of Wages Act and ESI Act definition was not asked in this question, still we have done that here, because this is how you learn and this is how you get that overall picture, and this is how you remember things. Guys, with the same approach, we have solved question of every topic, whether it is labor laws, mathematics, whether it is Indian economy, Indian polity, or anything. Now, what we believe that if you go through detailed explanation of these around 7,000-8,000 questions, you will become so confident that no question will look unfamiliar to you in the actual exam. So we wish you all the best. Thank you.